In a world plunged into chaos, the streets are ravaged by the aftermath of a catastrophic event, with thick poisonous fog spreading across the area. Giant beasts like a colossal rhino and a fearsome mantis are locked in battle nearby, adding to the destruction. Amidst the turmoil, Dokja seeks refuge. He heads into a nearby convenience store, swiftly grabbing essential supplies, including an item called Elaine Monkey's Lungs, which can purify poisonous substances. With little time left, he rushes to the basement to escape the toxic environment and activate the item's effect before it expires. However, upon entering the basement, he finds that someone else has survived. Dokja quickly dashes through the chaos-stricken streets, carrying a survivor on his back as the environment around him grows increasingly hazardous. He arrives at Aksu Station, only to find it destroyed. With no time to waste, he turns to Gumho Station, his last hope for shelter, but finds the entrance blocked. Panicking and out of options, he frantically looks for another way to enter, knowing the poisonous fog is closing in fast, and survival depends on his next move. Dokja finally manages to break into the basement after a tense encounter with others trying to block his entrance. Upon entering, he is immediately met with hostility, as the survivors inside refuse to let him and his wounded companion in. Despite their objections, Dokja calmly demands entry, revealing his intentions to help the injured. As he gets inside, he reflects on how this situation deviates from the original story. He questions the presence of an extra like the wounded woman, wondering if this was a plotline change or if things have gone differently than what he remembered from the novel. Dokja, sitting next to the injured woman, is confronted by a group of men. When asked for his name, he answers Kim Dokja. They notice the woman and demand she be handed over, but Dokja refuses, coldly stating it's not his problem. As tension rises, Dokja realizes the situation mirrors a scene from the novel, making him uneasy. The men continue to threaten him, but Dokja, increasingly panicked, is forced to stay alert. Feeling the weight of the situation unfolding just like in the story, Dokja is given a time-limited mission to get rid of the disturber, which involves dealing with a dangerous group. As the situation escalates, one of the men strikes him, only to be thrown back by Dokja's unexpected strength and speed. His stats, which far exceed theirs, become evident. His level of 33, compared to their single-digit stats, allows him to dominate the fight with ease. However, things take a more complicated turn when Dokja realizes that one of the men, Beng Chelsu, is part of the notorious Gumho Station group, a man who is supposed to have been killed by Yush Unkyuk. This revelation puts Dokja in a dangerous position, as he wonders how Chelsu survived. He faces sadistic constellations, particularly the monarch of small fries, who revels in his suffering. As violence escalates, Dokja questions his actions and the chaotic world around him, struggling with his role in it all. Dokja grabs his beaten opponent by the collar, frustration boiling over. He realizes the man's actions go beyond mere instinct, reflecting a deeper darkness that resonates with his own. As the scenario nears its end, Dokja, despite the chaos, lifts an injured ally, determined to get her to safety.